Yeah, so we just gonna continue on. Like we were saying, like you Jakes out there, man, you're gonna get really roused up, man. Like on the real, right now you Jakes ain't really roused up. You ain't trying to kill. You ain't trying to kill Whitey, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys like I was saying, account man. You guys still look at the so-called white man as being a human being. You don't look at him as your enemy, that you need to slay. Whereas them people in Ukraine, they look at them, not Ukraine, let me get more specific, them guys in Donetsk and those regions that are looking for independence, they're looking at them other Ukrainians from them other as the straight up fucking enemy, man. And if they catch one of them, they don't give a bomber clock about, none of that, man. And they even said, like, curse their children, which mean, didn't the general or whatever the guy was says, look, man, I promise you that these things that you've done to us, we're going to go where you are and do it to you.
Yeah.
He said that, man. So what the fuck is wrong with you niggas, man? You know what I'm saying? He said that. Oh, you got something real quick?
Yeah. The two-thirds specialist.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
This is Jeremiah 18 and 21. It says, therefore deliver up their children to the famine and pour out their blood by the force of the sword.
That's right.
And the modern day sword, is the gun. Esau got all kinds of weapons ready for you niggas to try and wipe you niggas out and eradicate you off the face of the earth, man. But obviously he's not going to get the 1/3 in the elect. But you 2/3, you're fitting for the destruction, man. And the Lord's going to let this white man tear your ass up because it's your punishment, man, for being disobedient, man, and insubordinate, not obeying the Lord, and disregarding the Lord. And it says, and let their wives be bereaved of their children and be widows, and let their men be put to death. So, there's going to be a lot of dead husbands, a lot of widows out there, like the brother was saying earlier. We're going to have a lot of women, their limbs are going to be missing, children are going to be getting all kidnapped and molested, raped, all families going to be totally separated, man. Ain't going to be no, happy days in those days, man. Going to be terrorization all over the earth, man. Especially for you 2/3 in the other nations, man. And it said, let their men be put to death, let their young men be slain by the sword in battle.
Yep. Hey, so you niggas out there that don't wanna fight the so-called white man, well, guess what? Yahweh Shami Ashar is gonna make you fight the so-called white man. But the so-called white man is gonna come down on you, man, with great fury. And that's when you niggas are gonna wake up. You're going to realize, them guys, the white man is the devil. The white man is your enemy. Because right now you guys are playing games, man. You acting a bit friendly with the so-called white man. When we say, the white man's, no, but there are nice ones. Or you trying to play them games, man. We'll see if you got that same attitude when you see your brother all shrapneled up on the floor, man. We'll see if you still have that love in your heart for the so-called white man. Yeah, I got Genesis 49 and 9, man. It says, Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down, he couched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up?
Yeah. That's right, man. I mean, our people right now, they got a docile mentality, man. Like our people are into a lot of fluff, they're into chasing after booty all day, mirth, clubs and, vanity, you know what I'm saying? Over there, they ain't thinking about that, man. They ain't got no time to be thinking about that, man. You know what I'm saying? So, he's going to take a spiritual fucking event, a spiritual and physical event, at the same time to basically make you niggas get to rouse up, man, Cause, Jake's comfortable, he likes some creature comforts and shit, which, hey, don't we all, but, hey, this ain't the time of that, man, I'm going to bring out, this is Isaiah 14 and 21. It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise. They do not rise up, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. And like about that clip, that woman was saying that and them guys, man, because they were saying, look, man, these guys slaughtered our kids, they slaughtered our mothers and our kids or whatever you want to say. So we're gonna do the same to them, man. You know, none of them were not spare none. No, not one. You know, that's the mentality they had, man, and that was in a real wartime situation. So you people up there saying, oh, you know, all this madness about, oh, you hating and you gotta have mercy. A lot of you people are just lying, man. If someone was to come in your house, rape your goddamn daughter in front of you, you know, run a train on her ass until she's bloody, bleeding out of all kind of holes. Hey, what you gonna do? And then just shoot everyone, shoot your nan. You know, a lot of you like, oh, my sweet old dear, and all of that. What if they hack her head off, man, in the house? How are you gonna think? How are you gonna? Where's your mind gonna be at? You ain't gonna be thinking, you're not gonna be
John
thinking.
3:16.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be thinking that. You know, you guys, you come to the camp now. It's all good and game to be popping off at the mouth, quoting John 3:16. You drool running down the side of your mouth. You know, but in times of reality, man, that ain't the case, man. See, you guys ain't dealing with reality. You're dealing with the bubble, what Esau's giving you. The whole bubble, man, of fucking of illusions, man. In the realms of reality, that, like the woman said, they want revenge, man. When you see guts fucking spilled in front of you, man, and you people ain't experienced that, man. I mean, I ain't experienced that, you know. But hey, it's gonna get real, man.
I've got a precept for you on that.
Yeah, go on,
On the
bro.
revenge. 2 Thessalonians 1:6. So seeing it is a righteous thing with the Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
Yeah, that's it, man. So, you know, it's a righteous thing to do that, man. If someone comes in your village, your town, your borders, and just starts slaughtering people, man, you know, for no reason, man, that's wickedness, man. That's even in the scriptures, thou shalt not murder, man. That you ain't supposed to do that. But you see, Esau thrives off doing that, you know. And you see, in the video, you could see that one party, they basically was innocent. They weren't the aggressors, if you want to use that. And the other party, man, that guy was glad when he caught them, man. He was like, hey, you wanted to kill me? And then the other woman was saying, look, you've been killing innocent kids. Them soldiers had nothing to say because they was guilty, man.
They were guilty as well.
Guilty
man.
as fuck.
That's right, man.
And that's Esau, man. When we get him, he's gonna be guilty, man.
The Native American Indians. Hey, because a lot of you niggas, man, you got a short memory, man, because it's not real to you. It's not graphic. When we, brothers, we get in the spirit of it. When we're reading, you know, Wounded Knee, we get in the spirit of it, man. We're like, damn, man, the white man did that, man. Fed our babies to alligators. But what you niggas like, it's not real to you. It's not something that happened to you. So it's got, the Lord has to have it happen in front of you again for you to really grasp. You're going to have to smell the blood. You're going to have to smell the burning flesh for you to really understand what we've been saying, beginning with the apostles the whole time, which exactly what the brother just read, man. Recompense, man. We're saying revenge on the so-called white man, man. And a lot of you guys come up against that, man. Like say the white man ain't done nothing wrong. It's like,
It's true.
you know? Boy.
That's it. Yeah, you got something over there.
No.
All
I got
right,
this. Okay.
It says, come, Isaiah, fucking hell, man. Isaiah 34:1. It says, come near ye nations to hear, and hearken ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord Yahweh, is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He have utterly destroyed them. He have delivered them to the slaughter, and that's that great day of judgment, which is going to be a great slaughter, Armageddon. You know what I'm saying? Armageddon, the mountain of the troops. So that's the time we're in, man. Of great slaughter, man.
And they already, you see, all you guys took is shit, but when you've been watching, you got all the world's navies and armies are really
Strategically positioned
down in there in the Middle East, right? Because you got a lot of armies that have got their navy in the Indian Ocean, around the Gulf, in the Mediterranean. You got the Americans over there, the NATO troops over there. You got 10,000 Chinese troops in Syria too. You know what I'm saying? You got Russian troops down there. You got all the different armies of the world are going to be in that theater of war, man. You know what I'm saying? And then there's going to be other theaters of war over there in the Pacific. You know, they're going to have war in the Pacific. They're gonna have war in the Atlantic Ocean. That's why Russia. I mean, we was watching something today about the submarines. Russia's sending out their submarines. No one knows where the fuck they are. I think Korea did the same. North Korea did the same thing. They sent out their submarines. No one knows where the fuck they are. You know, them submarines pop up in the fucking English Channel, man. They got cruise missiles and shit. Choo, choo, choo. They gonna hit the Gherkin. They gonna, you know, they gonna hit the Gherkin, the London Bridge. They gonna blow up the Thames Barrier and flood up all them ends in London. A lot of the ends in East, the East End, even down into the south of the river, really marshlands. They're floodplain, and they use the Thames Barrier to stop, you know, them areas flooding, man.
It's below sea level and it's
Yeah, some of them are below sea level, man. So boom, yeah, boy, man, it's gonna get real. It's gonna get fucking real, man. What is mirth, like the brother's saying, you know, keeps using that key word which is in the scripture, all that mirth, all that X Factor, Twitter, social media, selfie, twerking, ripped jeans, fucking, you know, just all that fluff and puff BS, man. All of that's gonna be shut down. In Ukraine, I guarantee you, they ain't having no concerts. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you that no artist has a concert booked in Donetsk. Because when shit goes the way of the raw, okay, like there ain't none of that mirth goes on, man. It's not business as usual no more, man. You know, and you're gonna want to take away yourself, and then that's why a lot of people are fleeing Ukraine. Like a lot of them people in Eastern Europe, they're scared to shit right now. They're not putting it on BBC, but them people in Eastern Europe, a lot of the older people, they remember what happened from World War II. You know, and you know they still have that deep-rooted thing because a lot of them got put to death over there by the Russians and shit, man. Georgia and what's it? You got the Polish and all that, man. A lot of Polish and that. They were put to death by the millions, man. Stalin killed 30 million of them motherfuckers, man. So they know the realities is still in their mind. The realities of what a war can do. But you people here in London, man, you're out of there, man. But it's beautiful, man, because the Lord's going to catch you like how them motherfuckers get caught when them shells drop, man, out of nowhere. You got the scriptures, man?
Isaiah 34, and this is 3, it says, their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses. And that's when you got heaps of dead bodies, man, all lying all over the place. It stinks. You know, the smell of death, it stinks, man, you know. It says, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down, as a leaf falleth from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. And the crazy part about it is there's going to be bombs and explosions and nuclear blasts going off everywhere, man. That's going to be a sight to behold, man. You know, the Bible says even the elect are going to be scared, man. But they shall scarcely make it, because, hey, we ain't never seen no shit like that, man. And especially on that mass level. Even in the war countries, they're going to be like, shit, man, this has really got out of hand, man. It says what the earth's going to shake, man, Isaiah 24. So, you know, all you people that are, you know, into all those wicked outlets of folly, you know, when shit goes the way of the raw,
the way of the raw.
You know, it's just gonna be crazy, man. See, you people don't understand that the Lord's gonna do this to show His power, man. That's what you people don't understand. Like you people, like, you know, the Lord's gonna really show His power, man. You know what I mean? You don't want to respect the Lord. The Lord's gonna make you respect Him, man. And that's in the scriptures, man. And the Bible also says that the Lord shall it says He shall wail as a travailing woman, man. So that's gonna be, hey, man.
Yo, and we heard what that is like on that video, man. It was enough of them travailing women, man.
I've got something quick for you.
Yeah, go on, man, go on.
Isaiah 19:1. It says, the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at His presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it, talking about their missiles, man, you know. And then verse 2 says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. So Esau is going to be all over the place. It's going to be, like the brother said, all these armies of all the other nations, they're all going to come against each other, man. Joel, the third chapter tells you about that, man. How they all got their weapons and artilleries and all that all together, you know, prudent hooks, the plowshares and all that. They got all their artillery, they got all their weapons ready to go to war, man. And the casualties are going to be you so-called civilized people, domesticated people on the earth, man. In those different societies. That's why you got what's going down in Ukraine. Ukraine's upside down right now. Greece, every time you look at Greece is, there's thousands of people on the streets just rioting, man. Every day, man. And they've been rioting for the longest now, for the past, 5 years?
Yeah, man.
And they're still rioting, man. So when it hits London, London's never felt that kind of wave of rioting before, man. Like they had a little small 2011 thing where it went around the UK and that. But every day, like for the whole, like say a couple of weeks
They
or a
might not
month,
even get to that stage. They
yeah,
might just jump straight to
it's
the...
just gonna, it's just gonna get
bullets,
straight to the martial law,
Yeah.
the camps. That's why they got all this immigration situation going on right now. They got all them camps ready for you so-called other nations, and you two-thirds of you niggas, man.
Yeah.
They got them camps ready, man.
And you got them crackers too, man. You got a lot of crackers that they don't want no. They know that they're basically they're against their government, man. So at the same time, you're gonna have rogue, what they call them, rogue groups of armed white men. That they're actually gonna be, not only they're gonna be trying to kill niggas, but, you know, they're gonna be trying to kill the security forces of their own country, man. A lot of militia groups, cause they're not down with the New World Order. They know about the Mussolini letter, and is it Mussolini letter or Mazzini? Mazzini letter, Albert Pike or Mazzini,
Oh, the Albert Pike one.
or
I
something
can't
like
remember the
that.
other
Mazzini,
guy. It's really cool.
I think it's Mazzini.
It was Albert Pike. I don't remember the other guy.
Yeah.
They know all about that stuff. They know about the Zionists,
Yeah.
know about the Zionists and all that stuff. So they're preparing. Like, look, they don't want no part in the American government, man. So they're gonna be fighting against each other, man. A lot of them patriots, man, because they see the government as a rogue entity, man, too. So you're gonna have a lot of chaos. Basically, it's gonna be very chaotic, man. It's gonna be very fucking chaotic, man. You know what I'm saying?
Amos 5 and 16 it says, therefore the Lord, the power of hosts, the Lord saith thus, wailing shall be in all streets, and
And we see that in Ukraine.
and they shall, and they,
Right.
I'm gonna read it again, man. Because all streets, man, London,
That's a hard scripture.
you know, Manchester, wherever, man, you know, Glasgow, Ireland, and that, you know, they have their little fucking mad ass little things going on over there, you know, in Ireland and that, you know. But it's gonna be America, you know. There's Chief Mirthland, you know what I'm saying? You know, Disneyland, Paris and shit and all that. Hey, that all these lands, man, it's just gonna be chaos, man. And see, the elites planned this for you, man, so they can get their ultimate planning. So you thought that all these years that, you know, everything was gonna be all right. You was gonna get your mortgage paid off, then you was gonna get your pension. You know, then you was gonna probably pass that house down to your grandkids and their great grandkids. Hey, that's a fool, man. You don't know what time you're living in, man. So you can mock us now. Oh yeah, you know, look at their garments, you know, and say all manner of kind of slanders against us. You know, they don't look after their kids, they don't work, and all these lies. You can say what you want, but hey, you know, at the end of the day, man, hey, we're waiting for the day of the Lord, which is right around the corner, man. So when that happens, man, who's gonna get the last laugh? You know what I'm saying? So let me read. It says, therefore the Lord, the God of hosts, the Lord saith thus, wailing shall be in all streets, and they shall say in all the highways, alas, alas. And they shall call the husbandmen to mourning, and such as are skillful of lamentation to wailing, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, the husbandmen, hey, that's farmers and shit, and the skillful men and stuff like that. Everything's just gonna go down the drain, man. your whole infrastructure, your whole cities, your whole way of life, man. That you thought that, hey, democracy and all that, there ain't gonna be no democracy or none of that. What you think is democracy for what you think it's worth anyway. That ain't even gonna exist, man. It's gonna be a dictatorship, man, under the elites, man. Well, that's what they want, you know. But they're gonna be using this failed world war to try and bring it in, because they're damn sure gonna be dictating to you when they're rounding your ass into them camps. And a lot of you people think that a lot of you people ain't gonna get the opportunity to take the chip, because they wanna drop the world's population by a certain amount, you know. So that means a lot of death, and that's what them death camps are for. That's what this World War III is for. The troops, the invasions, the armies in place to bring that mass death to your doorstep, man. So you people don't know where you are. You don't know what reality is. You know, you keep watching the TV and you see what's going on in the TV now. Bruce transgender and all that. I mean, as if it could get any worse than this, man. You know, if you're telling me we're in the end, then I don't know what's wrong with you, man. You know, I don't know what your concept of life is, but you need to be put down like the dead dogs that you are, man. I mean, man, it says, and in all vineyards shall be wailed, for I will pass through thee, saith the Lord. It says, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. So, hey, man, the day of the Lord, man, ain't what you think it is, man. Just watch them videos that, you know, brother, whatever, put up and, you know. So when you check them videos out, you're going to see that. You're going to see what the day of the Lord's, that's just a minuscule sequel of what's going to come, man. That's just like the resins of that, you know. So, hey, you're going to see it in full effect, full HD. You know, like you go to the cinemas and shit, you want to watch the Avengers and all of that. You know, in 3D. You know, you used to get the 3D glasses and you go and the shit's all in your face.
They're going to get the full experience, man. Because when you see terrible shit with your own eyes, so a lot of you guys are desensitized, man. So when you hear about shit happening over there, you're like, no, man, that shit happens to real people, man. You see, we saw guys getting their fucking face opened up, man. Real talk, man. You people, man, you're gonna see some grievous things in the time to come, man. Shit that's gonna make you wanna throw up, man. You see when you're watching it on the TV, your mind shuts down and you're not putting it into reality, man. It's entertainment, but when you actually see and you smelling the blood and you smelling the funk, you know, and the fear, and you're hearing the shots. Oh yeah, pop, 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 pop. There was one video we was watching, it's just constant gunshots, man. Pop, 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 pop. And it was fucking damn mortar around. Man's got to get down. You don't know whether it's gonna land on your forehead or, you know, motherfuckers are in trucks. Trucks are getting hammered up by drones and all kind of mad shit going on, man. And you don't want to see what happens to a man when they get hit by one of them fucking shells, man. Yeah.
I've got a precept for you if you want.
No, bro.
Okay. This is Zephaniah 1:14. It says, the great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord.
Yeah, what does it take for you people to see that the day of the Lord is near, man? I mean, what else do you need to see, man? You know what I mean? That's why we're only bothering with the elect, man. The brothers, real men that are willing to, you know, to repent, you know, and up to the Lord for their sins that we all did and we all still doing, man. And basically, you know, to just gird up, man, and get right in the spirit, man. You know, the rest of you miscreant niggas out here, man. You know that, you know, you guys, man, you're gonna be put to death, man. You know, it's as simple as that, man. I mean, you guys, man, you live for death anyway, so that's gonna be your reward, man. You know.
Covet death.
Yep. Go on.
Okay. It says, hasteth greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly.
Hey, so you get these, you got a lot of these Christian pastors and all that. Really, you know, a lot of them be watching the Israelites, man. Because we're the ones that really break down the scriptures about the World War III. You even got like other Israelite groups that don't want to talk about World War III, man. You know, that's crazy, man. It's all throughout the scriptures, man. The Bible prophecies. And that's the spirit we're supposed to be in, man, because this ain't a joke, man. You know, like, I mean, hey, man, just because you're in a little bubble world, like you're in your little town and all that, and you can go and buy your milk from the store and, you know, put on the X Factors and, you know, you got women you can pop and drink your wine and all that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you ain't supposed to be asleep, man. At least the day should take you as a thief. You know.
Is that it? Oh,
So I've got two more
Yeah,
verses. It says, verse 13, it says, that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, a day of the trumpet and alarms against the fenced cities and against the high towers.
So there's no escaping this. This is inevitable. You know, that's what that's showing you right there, man. Like, this judgment is actually inevitable, man. So, you know, I mean, people don't like war and all that, but hey, there's nothing you can do about it, man.
That's right. One more verse there.
Yeah, you're gonna say something as well. It's just gonna come to my mind, man. You've had a few high-profile explosions, man, which is kind of like the prelude of what we're going into, man. Like, they had one bomb that went off in Yemen. Thing was, they said that could have been a neutron bomb, man. How that thing was mad sick. And then you had this thing that went off in China. They said it could be the you know, what they call it, the rod of God or weapon or whatever. And people still ain't like clocking on, like, hold on, there's some shit going on the planet right now. Like the you know, trends. There's a trend going on right here. And it's like people is, you know, like the brother said, but what needs to happen, man? What needs to happen for you to like, take a notice, man? But you people are like fucking farm animals, man. You just it's just like you just eating grass all day, man. You just don't know what's going on. You don't know better. In fact, you know, they all know better because them farm animals are gonna get caught up in the World War III. They don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
The farm animals don't know. Hey, when America gets destroyed, there's gonna be cows and certain cows somewhere or certain animals that are gonna be in America. They don't know America's gonna get hit by nuclear missiles. They're just down, you know, eating grass at the moment, shitting. That's you people. You're just shitting and eating, man. You don't know what the fuck going on, man. It's amazing. And you got the unicorn. You got all the information. You know what I'm saying? We're in a time where, like, just the videos be uploaded from Ukraine. The Lord has a spirit on people to have video cameras, and they're video cameraing what's happening, so you can see, like, what's happening as a warning, man. You know. But you people are too busy watching some sinful up Nicki Minaj, man. Some sinful, but
you know, demon witch, the demon whore, man, of Babylon.
Silicone and all that shit. There's one more verse. There's Zephaniah 1:17, and I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung. So there's going to be a lot of dead bodies, like the brothers were saying, on them streets, man. A lot of dead bodies, piles of dead carcasses. No one's going to be able to bury them. No one's going to bury a mother, none of that. You know? It's going to be crazy, man.
stinking up the place, man.
Yeah, stink.
A lot of them dead bodies in that video they look nasty, man. The motherfucker
Mango.
it was lifeless, and one dude was just there like this, like a dead cat, man. Like he died, like so if a cat died a certain way, the motherfucker was there like this, like a dead cat, man.
Frozen.
Looking, you had women, they could have been fine ass women too.
Yep.
They didn't look fine to me.
Yep.
One woman, her fucking foot was one way. There was one body, we didn't even know whether it was a man or a woman. I think it was a man. He had one leg that way, one leg that way, and the head was just gone. You know? One arm.
Obliterated. You people are going to be obliterated, man.
No, you women, man. You women think you're so fine, man. When you get AK round to the face, it's nasty, man. When your head's opened up and your brains are oozing out, you know, and you're all disfigured, man. You know, your body's folded up in some inhuman manner, man. Ain't no one trying to hit that. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah 2, the Lord don't discriminate when it comes. Just remember that, man. How you look, how big your muscles are. you MMA bullies out there. You know what I'm saying? Like arm locks and all that. That's all good, yeah. But